Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we are checking out the winner of this month's movie poll, and that is Nimona. So I'm really excited to finally see what all the talk has been about. I do recall hearing that this originally started off as a project under Disney's banner, correct? And then eventually they just sold it off or something, and then it winded up at Netflix instead. Like they didn't, in the end result, didn't want to release it themselves, so they just kind of cast it off. And then it went over to Netflix and became this huge thing. That's all I know about it. I know that it kind of centers around a shapeshifter. That's really the extent of my knowledge about this film. I'm excited to finally check it out. So that is what we're going to do today. So with that all said, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire film. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps the video out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into Nimona. Here we go.
A long time ago, a kingdom lived in peace, believing they had nothing to fear. But lurking in the shadows was a great and terrible evil.
The government.
The monster attacked without warning.
Trogdor, burninating the countryside.
A hero rose up. Her name was Glorith.
Glorith. I love this style, this like storybook element that they've got here. The visual language of it is unique.
But if you want a happily ever after, you can never let your guard down, because the monsters are always out there.
That is true. 1,000 years later.
Till the queen herself made a shocking decision.
He doesn't come from a noble bloodline, but he might just have the heart of a hero.
Aww.
Ballister made the most of that chance.
Oh, I've seen images of this dude. So that interesting.
Direct descendant of Glorith herself and the most anticipated
Oh.
of a generation.
Nepotism versus made man.
For the first time in history, our safety will be put in the hands of a commoner.
I don't feel safe. It's not what Glorith wanted.
Oh my god.
That's what she's doing. So tonight, only one question remains. Will the kingdom accept this knight who might not be right?
It's kind of rude. Always happens when you shake up tradition, man. You bump into a lot of things right at first.
Hey, thinky face, look at me. You were better and worked harder than all of us. You're gonna be a knight, Val.
Aww.
But what if they still hate me? No one hates a hero of the realm. They're gonna love you.
Aww.
Like I do.
Listen, man, I just wanted to say, I know I've always been tough on you, and I never thought you belonged here.
Okay, and?
And what? Did you think I was gonna apologize for how I treated you? Hey, everybody! Ballister thought I was gonna apologize for treating him like the trash that he is.
Mr.
Hey,
Ballister?
Squire, come take a picture with the real knight, not some charity case. High five! Smack.
Wow. What an asshole.
Lords and ladies, Her Majesty, the Queen.
See, they tricked me. They thought I was. It felt like they were setting me up to. They were going to be in opposition to one another, but they're not. So that's a nice little subversion of expectations. It's also another bridging of the gap of again tradition.
Goldenloin, hero of the realm. Stand, Sir Knight.
Here we go.
Oh, fucking silence.
My people, starting today, any of you should be able to hold the sword if you want it.
Oh.
Earn it. I've watched this young man earn it many times over. Your sword.
That's a sick sword.
Sir Ballister Boldheart.
Aww.
Of the realm.
Ballister Boldheart. It's got an. Okay, thank God. My heart was sinking right there already, man. I'm watching the beginning of this, right? This feels like this would be like the end or something.
Of heroes begin with you.
Oh! Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? Did somebody set him up? Wow. Somebody framed him for an assassination. Oh my God. This is the cart boy.
Some of us don't get the happily ever after we're looking for.
Okay, well, there we go.
This ain't that kind of story.
Love it.
Still out there.
The Queen Killer.
He's got no place in this kingdom.
He's a murderer. He's a monster.
He's perfect.
What does that mean? Yeah, I did not know this had like a technological element to it. Oh. Oh. He lost his arm and all of that. Ooh, good catch.
That was weird.
Hey, boss.
Nope.
Who are you?
The name's Nimona.
And how did you...
Oh, yeah! Sick arm! Did it bleed a lot?
What?
Did they let you keep the old one?
No, let...
Yeah, what the fuck?
That is not for little girls.
Little girls. Okay, how old do you think I am?
I don't know, 10? All right, help me out. More or less than 10?
Not a lot of kids in your life.
Over, under?
I'm here about the job.
Job? What job?
Oh, it's all here in my application.
This is just a bunch of drawings. Very disturbing drawings. On a rhinoceros skewering several guards like a human kebab.
Yeah, do you like it?
Oh, well, okay.
So, about the job.
What job?
Murder wall.
Murder wall. What the fuck?
This one. This guy looks extremely.
Oh, he's trying to figure out why and who framed
The
him.
villain is still out there, and I do need help. Not from you.
Oh, fine. Then from who?
Wait.
Have fun getting arrested.
I am not gonna get arrested.
I have an idea, but I don't want to say it without. Yeah, okay. It was not who I thought it was. Never mind. But now I hear it. I hear it now. Chloë Grace Moretz.
I told you.
Oh, wow.
Hey, boss.
How?
Did I know this was gonna happen? Because once everyone sees you as a villain, that's what you are.
I thought it was Ashley Johnson for a minute. I'll just go ahead and humiliate myself right now.
You gave it a good shot, though. I gotta hand it to you.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I still gotta get you out of here.
What the
I know
hell?
the code. Beep bop boop beep bop.
Invalid password.
That'll do it, I guess. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, it's very, very similar to the world we live in, you know, biases, profiling, whatever, just because of who he is, where he came from, what he looks like, and all this kind of thing. People are just so easy to just discount everything, be like, haha, told you so, we should never have done this.
Hide. If you see anyone, hide.
Why do they want to just murder everybody so badly? Like, murder is the first option 100% of the time.
Exactly did you get past?
Oh, whoa.
They were like this when I got here.
Were they, though? Ooh, the reflection of the light in their eyes.
Okay, fine. You know what? Why don't we just go around doing it your way? Yeah? Murder him, murder her, murder everyone!
Bal?
God damn it.
Ambrosius.
Gesundheit. Oh, Nemesis.
Nemesis?
Oh, no. Now, there's hesitation there, and there's still, obviously, those feelings. But he's so confused and conflicted.
Everyone thinks you killed the queen. Snap out of it, boss.
What was that for?
Look, I can get us out of here, but things are about to get weird.
Why would I trust you?
Because if you don't, you're gonna die in this closet.
Die?
I promise.
Last place he wants to do is die in a closet.
Even when you see the horn?
Horn? What do you mean, like a trumpet?
Just promise.
Oh my God. God, that was...
This is the part where you run.
Dude. Yo. I love the animation style. I presume she's one of the monsters from the opening of the story. So much like with the world's perceptions of him, where he came from and all this, and them trying to break against tradition and stuff like this, whatever, that's going to extend beyond him into the monsters that have been outcast from the world as well because of the assumptions and presumptions and propaganda that they've kind of been consuming all these years, maybe. I love this like Beast Boy element, and everything is the color of their hair. What is that, salmon color? It's not straight up pink. Yeah. Insulting his dick on the way down too while we're at it. This is fucking awesome so far, man. We're barely into this too. But that explains how she was able to kind of get in and out of the cage so easily when he wasn't looking.
Something, we win. Metal.
I don't know, man. Is it the dumb squire, or is it the cart guy, or is it someone else? I'm not buying that it's the boyfriend. Not that they're trying to sell us on that. I'm just saying that's the one person I don't believe it would be. I'm not 100% sure on like the little leader of the Knight's Guard or whatever. Based on the way she was acting, I would say no, but I don't know. This also feels like it's not gonna take you down the normal roads.
How did I get here?
Oh, I dragged you for like 7 miles.
What happened?
Your head bounced on the sidewalk a few times.
Wonder why.
And I updated your murder wall.
It's not a murder wall.
You looking for something?
My sword. You're a monster.
Do not call me that.
But you do the shifting shape thing. And you're a girl who can turn into... What are you?
I'm Nimona.
That's all you need to know.
So the people don't just turn into things.
I do.
Okay, fine. Well, then I have a million questions. Why are you helping me?
Because I'm bored.
Is it really that simple?
And everybody hates you too.
Is it bored or lonely? You thought maybe because he's such an outcast, maybe you could finally have some kind of companion that may understand?
I'm sure you can do this alone with every knight in the entire kingdom gunning for you. Good luck.
Wait.
Yes, evil Larry?
God, I love her expressions. Her evil grin is primo.
Our official sidekick forever and ever. No take backsies. Deal?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable
Don't
with this.
overthink it.
Does it count if your hand is robotic?
Can you just
What the
be
fuck?
you, please?
I don't follow.
Is that a shark?
Go.
I think so. Maybe.
But I'm not a girl. I'm a shark.
Look at it. Oh, I love
Put
that.
your head in the mouth of one of these?
Should have just stayed in jail.
Come on! You know you wanna.
Oh man, look at this place.
It's tempting.
This is the greatest threat we've faced in generations. Thankfully, we have a descendant of Gloreth to lead us.
What? Knights of the Realm. Search.
So frustrating, man.
In light of yesterday's horrific attack on the Institute, we are taking every precaution to keep you safe. Please
What the fuck?
go about your normal lives and rest assured that the Institute
Oh, I just noticed they are behind walls.
Good day.
It's like Godzilla meets Attack on Titan meets just fucking systemic racism.
The second we let our guard down, something terrible comes over that wall.
Have you ever even been outside the wall?
Yeah, because I have a death wish. No, no one has.
So maybe there's nothing there?
You know what? We're going underground. Without
God,
light.
this is so interesting.
You're gonna want them later.
Wow. The echo chamber propaganda machine at work here, dude.
Remember, if you see something, slay something.
Wow.
So cool, we're famous.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, I love us.
Oh.
Excuse me, I need to see your face.
Of course.
So then an
Oh,
otter
no.
comes around the corner, and it bit me. Was it a sea otter or a river otter? Are you kidding me? Does it even matter? It bit me. Oh, there's some significant anatomical differences between. I don't know.
We're never going to make it on that train without them seeing us. We need a distraction.
Who has 4 thumbs and is great at distractions?
Fine, but dial it down. Something inconspicuous and discreet, like... And she's gone.
Oh. Whoa. Wait. So she can transform, but also control the color too? Everything else up until this point, we've seen the pink. Except, you know, there's still the streak, but like, damn. Hey, it's working. See, look. I would imagine his facial hair and hair would have been pink.
Found him. Look.
Oh no. And that being Nimona doing it too, it's just gonna feed into...
Everyone to the market. Yes, sir. Everyone to the market. I'm a dork. My hair smells like lavender.
Can you please just be normal?
Normal?
I just think it'd be easier if you were a girl.
Easier for who?
For you. A lot of people aren't as accepting as me.
Yeah, you're telling her to conform to make you more comfortable.
You mean awesome?
No, how do you... I'm just trying to understand what I'm working with here.
I'm Nimona.
Oh, like that.
I was just a kid. I was alone. That's when I heard it. A song leading me to a wishing well.
Wait, how did you know it wasn't just a regular well?
Do you want to tell my story for me?
Oh, right. Sure.
He makes a very valid point.
Coin appeared, held the coin tight, threw it into the well, and made a wish to one day be trapped on a subway.
Oh my
with a tight knife asking me so many questions.
His fucking face.
Now arriving at.
Cool. We're
They do make a fun little team, though.
And so are your friends.
Oh, lovely.
Do you think he saw us?
Yes.
What?
The name of Clarth?
Tiny whale.
Squire!
Hi, excuse me.
We've got to get him out of here quietly.
On it.
Wait, not like that. Not like that either.
You want me to shift? You don't want me to shift? Pick a lane.
I like her headspace, man.
Excuse me, Mr. Spicer. I can't find my mommy. She went to that scary alley over there. Can you help me find her?
Let me lure you into the murder alley.
Oh no. Let me go ahead and pass this problem on to someone else.
Oh no.
With a 360-degree dash kits, we'll keep you up to date with the kingdom's top headlines.
You look alone.
Wow.
It's the Queen Killer!
He's working with a demon monster! Stop!
This is pure chaos. Damn thing's durable as all hell, though. Oh my god. But anyway, what I was trying to say is, like, based on, like, her conversations and the way she talks, everything hinges on who they are in the moment. They just are, you know? They're Nimona. Everything else is irrelevant. And sometimes that might not conform to what most people think, you know?
There's an arrow! You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Nothing.
Okay, most people scream at that part.
I'm not a people.
Right. Does it hurt at all?
It does. But I've been through worse.
Feel like?
Pretty stabby in my leg region.
Oh, no, the shape shifting. I mean, does it hurt or does it... Sorry, small-minded question. Hold still.
Honestly, I feel worse when I don't do it. Like my insides are itchy. You know, like that second right before you sneeze? That's close to it.
Oh.
Then I shapeshift and I'm free.
What if you held it in? If you didn't shapeshift?
I'd die.
Good Lord, that's horrible.
Don't be so gullible.
Not literally.
I just sure wouldn't be living.
Yeah, just denying like a piece of who you are. It'd be like the same reason like he never pursued, I don't even remember his name, the prince or whatever. You know, if he tried to not be who he is, not like what he likes, you know, conforming like this entire city wants you to do.
Wait, just wait.
Peekaboo.
Oh God.
Here.
Demon baby!
I'm in the locker room, and you are looking at history in the making. Ballister's armor. Put me on. No one's watching.
Okay. Well, there it is. But he did know then.
The director set me up. She killed the queen.
Hey, buddy. Sorry for kidnapping you.
It's okay.
Or am I?
Look, boss, you got betrayed by someone you trusted, okay? I get it. It sucks. But we did it. You're innocent and we have the proof. Once we upload that video,
We're not uploading this.
What?
Why wouldn't you?
This video could damage people's faith in the Institute.
No duh.
Look, I don't know why she framed me, but the Institute's not the problem. The director is.
It's a little bit of both.
This is the man who cut off your arm.
He disarmed a weapon. It's how we were trained.
You should be questioning everything right now. The will of Glorith, the Institute, the wall.
Yeah.
Ambrosius, the director killed the queen.
Another desperate lie.
He's not a liar.
Says the miscreant, whispering in his ear.
Oh, thank you.
I'm innocent. And I have proof.
He's got a weapon.
No! Fuck you, Todd!
Arrest them. You want to know who the kid is?
Oh, I like where this is going.
Show him who you are.
I'd love to.
Let's break stuff.
Let's break stuff. Boop. Yo. I love this blend of technology and fantasy. God damn. The whale!
You're gonna kill me now, too?
You believe that? Then you never knew me at all.
Oh, fuck you, Todd! La 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 la.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Wow.
Doctor, but this cast looks delicious.
Getting a little distracted here.
You think this hurts? What do you see what we do
Wow,
here?
fuck off. Oh no.
Crispy! Wait, what?
Oh, she's with the kid. Oh no.
It's okay.
Monster.
Did you see the way that little girl looked at me? Little kids. They grow up believing that they can be a hero if they drive a sword into the heart of anything different. And I'm the monster? I don't know what's scarier. The fact that everyone in this kingdom wants to run a sword through my heart, or that sometimes I just want to let them.
That would be
We'll write about
easier.
everything. The Institute, the wall, Ambrosius. No matter what we do, we can't change the way people see us.
You changed the way you see me. Didn't you? We can't let the director get away with this. We shouldn't have to run.
Fuck, man.
We clear your name, you make me your sidekick. And you can't back out on a deal because you believe in truth and honor and blah, blah, blah. All. You got a plan?
Of course I got a plan. Something, something, something.
We win.
Let's go. Protecting our way of life.
Was Ballister telling the truth? He could have said anybody killed the queen, but he said you. Why? Did you swap his sword? Did you set him up? Tell me the truth!
I begged the Queen not to question the word of Glorith. Not to question what's kept us safe for 1,000 years. But she wouldn't listen. Allowing Ballister to hold the sword was the first crack in the wall. And now, we have a monster in our kingdom. I'm sorry, Ambrosius.
Oh! I was gonna say, it's like one thing to be standing here admitting to this, but that's like admitting to killing his fucking mother, dude. Yeah.
So, yes.
What is with this exaggerated ass death?
I killed the Queen. Glorith did whatever it took to keep the monsters out. And so will I. May Glorith forgive you. So, yes.
I was like, why is this so tonally out of place? Let's fucking go. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Where was the pink? Where was the pink? Where was the pink?
You called me your son.
And I regret it already.
Come on. Woohoo! Yes! Let's take that pooch for a walk.
It's a Monopoly. That's what it looks like.
Enchanted forest, which is my domain.
Yep.
Cha-ching. 600 gold, please.
Rebellion. Squirrels, scale the castle walk. Bears, better dog the key. Bloody chaos ensues.
I'm still taking the 600 gold.
What?
Oh my lord.
What?
Nothing.
Aww.
100, 500, 3,000, 75. The whole kingdom is seeing this thing.
Well, I guess there's only one question left. Can a shark dance?
Can a shark dance? Watch me.
Let's go. Aww. He did the head thing. Let's go. Oh my god, that is just evil.
One question remains. Who's the real villain?
I hate when things get complicated. Ooh. Love it.
With me.
Yes, sir.
We still have a bunch of movie left, though. So, like, what happens next when we've already outed her? Like, where does the rest of this go?
We're under arrest for the murder of the Queen. And for
Ambrosius, this explains everything.
Oh, no. Does she have something to, like... She's gonna make it be like, that wasn't her. That was Nimona shape-shifting as her. Because there was that one person that did say, who even filmed this?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I feel bad for the zombies.
I'm so concerned. God, he's becoming so empathetic. He's sympathizing with zombies.
I like you here. Let's live here forever.
Nachos? Loins of gold.
You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
It's a lot more time than you've given me.
I am here to save you.
You know what? You are so full of...
Can I get you guys something?
Nachos!
Citizens of the realm, that is not me in the...
Yeah, fuck.
That was the monster, working with the real Queen Killer.
That's a lie.
We are under attack by something that can take any form. It could be anyone. Your spouse, your child, your best friend, the person sitting next to you. None of us are safe, so long as the villain and that monster are still out there.
She manipulated both of us. But together, we'll take her down and prove it to the kingdom. You'll be a knight again.
The director can't get away with...
The director?
That's not who he's been talking about this whole time.
I'm talking about your sidekick. This girl has been in the Institute vaults for 1,000 years. It's her, Bal. She's Glorith's monster. She's come back to finish what she started, and she's using you to do it.
But she's my friend.
Aren't I more than that? We can slay this monster. Or we can go back to the way things were.
I mean, you can't trust that either, man. It does raise some questions, but not enough to like he was literally there. He knows that for a fact isn't her. And that this is all lies. I mean, there may be some truth to this in some way, but it could just be history repeating itself, you know? And fuck off, Todd. I don't know what you're about to do with that. Probably get fucking Goldenloin's in trouble.
Is this you?
You think that I would do that? That's who I am?
I don't know. You're the one who told me not to trust anybody, to question everything.
Think about everything that we've been through together.
I'm thinking about everything we've done together. Broken out of jail, stolen cars, kidnapped people. You wanted them to see a villain, someone else to hate, so you wouldn't be alone. Because you're not a sidekick. You're a...
What? I'm a what? Come on, say it. Say it! Say it, Animal!
Oh no. Todd fucking followed him. I mean, for all we know, this whole thing started and Glyph was just attacking her. The bigoted little closed-minded bitch she probably was. I don't know. I could be overreacting. I don't know the whole truth just yet, but that seems to be the path we're setting up. And they've built an entire wall and religion about this just purely based on hate. Oh. And the well was here. It wasn't out there. Could never belong anywhere. Oh. So there was no wish. Nimona's just always been like this. Good effort. What went wrong, though? What happened? her parents catch her and then turn her against her, or she fell to the brainwashing of everybody else? What happened? Yeah. The fear.
Stop! Stop! She's my friend!
And she's going to react in response to being harassed like this and backed into a corner like any creature would, any human would. If they're backed into a corner and threatened like this, is defend themselves. Wow, they did it to themselves.
Glorith. Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Oh.
Just be a girl.
There is no place for you.
Don't lie to me.
You wish you had known. Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Something really wrong with you. What are you?
Whoa. Whoa. What was that? Whoa.
Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! Hit it with everything we've got!
Monster attack. Monster attack. This is not a test.
Dude, what a shot.
All right, monster slayers, let's shoot some dogs and break some hearts. I'm gonna be a freaking hero.
You gotta be kidding me. Ma'am.
Someone is turning the cannon into the kingdom.
Yes, I know. I gave the order.
Innocent people will die.
And so will the monster.
That's how this goes, man. You justify so much purging this thing you don't understand, for one, and end up doing more damage yourself than it ever would have if just left on its own. This is a monster of your own creation. The whole story is a fabrication just of your own fears because you didn't understand or you didn't want to understand. It was different, so you recoiled, afraid. Painted it in this light until it had no other choice but to become the thing just to survive. It's fucking pathetic.
I don't know what's scarier. The fact that everyone in this kingdom wants to run a sword through my heart.
Oh no.
I just want to let him.
Please tell me he's hugging her. Oh no, he's there. He's reaching now.
I'm sorry. I see you, Nimona. And you're not alone.
Fire the cannons.
Dude, fuck off.
I said fire the...
No.
Thank God, man.
That monster is a threat to our very way of life!
And what if we're wrong? What if we've always been wrong?
Fuck this bitch, man.
That gun's gonna kill everyone.
Hey, boss! Be right back. I'm gonna go break some stuff.
Wait, Nimona, what are you...
It's time to rewrite this story.
Nimona!
No. Just don't sacrifice yourself, please. Wow.
Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Nimona! Come back. Please come back.
The wall and everything beyond, and it's just nature. It's just, look how gorgeous that is, and they've been closing themselves off from it out of fear, stuck in their little box.
Some of us don't get the happily ever after we were looking for.
Are you serious? Oh.
Oh, maybe it's not the end of the story.
At least that worked out. Oh, and they turned it into a gate. No.
Hey, boss.
Holy!
Oh. This movie was fucking amazing. Like, I feel guilty for holding off on it for so long, but we finally watched it, and it was beautiful. The animation was gorgeous, the sensibilities, the music, the performances, everything about it was just so well done. And you can say one thing or the other for the messaging, but sometimes it behooves something to be subtle, but sometimes we need shit to just be in your fucking face about it. And this is one of those things. And it's one of those things that just really, I just find so upsetting about the world we live in and the way certain people get treated and stuff like this, just for simply being who they were born as, who they are. The way that, like, if you don't fit into a specific box, you can be painted as a villain, as this thing to be feared, and rather than be understood, rather than to be empathized with or sympathized with out of fear because we don't understand. And it's in our nature to fear what we don't understand. It's a protective mechanism, right? If something doesn't look like us, doesn't act like us, it is an instinctual response to question it. It's a survival mechanism that has been cultivated over years and years of evolution. However, along with that evolution has been our ability to reason, to understand, to self-actualize. And it's these moments where the easy thing is to give in to the fear. The easy thing is to not try to understand. It is easy to be ignorant. It is easy to consume a lie or even create a lie to feel better about yourself so you don't have to try to rack your brain around something you're not familiar with or comfortable with. And then we create these responses to these things that don't fit into these checkboxes. And at the end of the day, it's nothing that's going to hurt us. It's not anything out here to do any ill will. It's not out here to be malicious. Yet we paint it in that light. We vilify it. We paint it as this thing, this ick that this corruption that we need to keep out because it's not us, right? It's infuriating because you see these campaigns over the years that vilify one thing or the other, and it could be race, it can be sexuality, it could be political opinion. The witch trials to the various levels of the civil rights movement, the commie manhunt that was going on through the US, whatever, you know, it's just this thing that keeps repeating itself over and over again. And you can use this as an allegory for literally any of those. And I like that Nimona is this entity that encompasses anything. You could paint Nimona as any of these things because Nimona is just Nimona. We try to put Nimona into a box. We'll try to understand, try to ask the small-minded questions. What are you? What does it feel like? You know, what's your origin? What happened? The thing is, they just were. They just always were. How do you get somebody just to wrap their head around the idea that they just came into this life this way and to accept that? All they were looking for this entire time was just a place to fit in. Even in the animal kingdom, and that kind of goes back to what I was saying about the instinctual element of it, is that, you know, even in the animal kingdom, they were rejected. And it's wild to me that like this entire like mythos spawned out of this little meeting between two children in this moment, and that it just blew up from there. Again, like I mentioned, hate is a learned thing. Glorith was completely fine with everything until the adults came in. She thought nothing at all of interacting with this child that could shapeshift and all this stuff. She thought that was cool. That was fine. It was fun. They were having fun. There was no harm in it at all. But the adults came in and then just brainwashed her, brought down their fears, their bigotry, their hatred, and all this to shun her off. And the only reason anything caught fire to begin with was their own doing. It's just so fucking real, you know? All this really is. And it still happens today, you know? And then they threw in that line in the middle of it when, you know, they were calling out that a shapeshifter is on a loose, a monster is in the walls or whatever. They can be your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, whatever. That's the fear-mongering that goes on. And that's the funny thing, is that somebody you've been friends with your entire life, you know, the way this has worked and has happened in the past and stuff like that, and even again today, when people have these fears and stuff like that, sometimes that one little piece of information is all it takes to turn some people on you. It forgoes all of the good, all of the greatness, all of the closeness that has come from all of your relationships, everything that you've built up, and then they learn this one thing about you. And it's not murder. It's not anything like that. It's just this little harmless little thing about who you are, what you like, what you feel, and that changes how they look at you. And sometimes you get cast out. People get thrown out of their families. Again, it could be a multitude of things. Like if you date outside of your race, if you come out as gay, if you change even your beliefs, like some people will cast you out even for that. It's just fucking pathetic and small-minded. I like that they use that as a descriptor here. These things are small-minded. All this is rooted in fear, and all of this in this movie happened because of the director's fear, that dream that things could change. Oh God, things could change. We had somebody from a different class working their way up, hard work, and becoming a part of this protective unit. And she didn't even like that. That's why he became the patsy for all of this. She was like, no. I can't handle all this progressiveness. Oh my God. It's so infuriating. Like, that's why it's so maddening. I can't even imagine. Like, I know, and I've had many friends that have been through a lot of these experiences, having to close off a part of yourself. And I love the way that they describe that with Nimona. Is like, Nimona as an entity, the way she's been shown in this, and she identifies, I'm just trying to be clear because I know I've been flip-flopping throughout this. Like, she identifies as whatever she is at the moment. You know, when she's a shark, she's like, hey, I'm not a girl, I'm a shark. But when she's Nimona, when she's in her human form like that, she does identify as such. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on that, because Nimona as an entity is very fluid. She's just whatever she is in the moment. That could be a girl, that could be a boy, that could be a shark, it could be a fucking whale, you know? And that's fine. That doesn't hurt literally anybody. You know, and just to understand it doesn't fit into a box. It doesn't fit into a stipulation, and that's okay. You know, it's just fucking infuriating, because I know so many people that have been so afraid to be themselves, and then you bottle that up in the description of it, like trying to not be who or what you are. It's like there's this itch that you can't scratch it, like a sneeze that's not coming. This thing constantly just tickling you and you cannot get it to go away. You know, it's just this suppression over time. And he's like, well, why don't you just try to be normal? The lie, you know, try to be normal. What is normal? Normal is subjective. You know, at the end of the day, it's just this construct that has been built up, you know, and then still even that is vague as all hell. You know, it's, you can say the majority or whatever, but the majority is still, you don't have a majority without a minority. You don't have all of these different things. You can't have one without the other. You can't have light without darkness. It's like you're denying entire existence. There are exceptions to the rule, and that those are exceptions are not invalidated just because they aren't like everything else. They are just as valid as everything else. Like, it's just so maddening and, again, small-minded to just think so closed off like that. You know, if it doesn't fit into your worldview, it doesn't deserve to exist or whatever. It's just, and it's also just holds you back. You know, you're locking yourself into a singular idea, singular point of view, and it allows you to only look at a problem from one angle when you could look at it from several and come to a better, maybe even more fruitful conclusion by the end. I also like that at the end of the day, you know, when all is revealed, Nimona is this like formless entity, as I think we really are at the end of the day. Like when we're talking about our personalities, our minds, our spirits, you know, even if you're not talking metaphysical or anything, maybe even metaphorical, the things that make us who we are that are not the flesh, that's what's important at the end of the day, you know, and that's what I like about this character and what I feel at least that they represent. Nimona is Nimona, no matter how they present, how they look. None of that should matter because at the core, they're just Nimona. If you like Nimona, you like Mona. Like, it's just, that's just all it is at the end of the day. But like, to accept one person for who they are instead of what you want them to be or what you think they should be. Don't try to put them in a box. Don't try to mold them into something they're not. You know, it's just, oh my God, I love this movie. This movie was so good. I can see why Disney was too afraid to put this out there, though. They've been way too fearful of committing to any kind of idea that would break anybody's little fragile sensibilities over the years, man. And I love this movie, and I'm glad that Netflix, at least for all the criticisms I have of Netflix, all the issues, the price hikes and the cancellations and stuff, you know, I got to give them credit for picking this up and putting this out there. It really pisses me off that this stuff happens, you know, and people get traded like this. It infuriates me to no end. I love this. This was fantastic. The character work was great. The animation was great. And as fluid as Nimona is themselves, so was the animation, dude. It was so clean. The action, the little gags, the artwork, the colors, everything popped and flowed so beautifully. I love the twists and the turns. While some things were a little predictable here and there, you know, some things are tropes for certain reasons, but the things that they did do, they did play on a lot of tropes and subverted a lot of them and had a lot of fun with it. I don't know, man. It's just, it's really beautiful that this movie exists. Glad I finally got around to watching it. I don't know if they're going to be open to doing another one. I mean, they left the door open there at the end with Nimona seemingly returning, so I'd totally be down for that. But guys, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. What did you think about this movie? How do you feel? What are some of your interpretations about the themes within? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. Carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sherritt, York, Orskov, Robert Onguiono, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Weir. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.